Hey guys, this is Hell Hades. This is a Raid Shadow Legends video. Guys, I'm on the main account. I am getting involved in the Get One Legendary, Get One Free event on the main. I'm definitely not, by the way, on the free-to-play because I am hard pushing for nuts or newts on the free-to-play. But on the main account, I can do things a little bit differently. I've already got actually enough of the little fellas alongside a couple of the big fellas for the normal champions. I've got a couple of the voidies as well. Just need 2 more. So for the main account, we're kind of plain sailing as long as I pick up those last couple of void rares. But yeah, we're going to go in for this 1+1 legendary. It's more a bit of fun for me than like me feeling like this is the right time to do it, okay? There is an interesting summon rush for a later game player. Legendary books, a ham, the glyphs. But honestly, it's not anything too special. It's not like, oh my god, I must pull for this. It's just, it's a little bit interesting alongside an event I would probably normally go for anyway on the main. And what am I looking for? I tell you, my most wanted champion for a non-void is this fella here, Nekmothar. Just because of these Hydra tournaments coming up, Nekmo's someone that I'm missing that would absolutely enhance my Hydra capability. So looking for this guy. I wish I'd gone for him when he was a guaranteed. Before we get into my shard pool, and what I've done so far, so I've not bought any shards, okay, so far. I'm hoping I don't have to. I've got 132 of these bad boys sitting here. I basically picked them all up with the exception of about 12 through my gems. I will burn these gems to the ground before I buy any of the packs that are open at the moment. Like, these packs feel horrendous. They feel really bad. So, yeah, I'm not too keen on the packs that are out there right now. I'd rather burn the gems. But I will pull on this video until I hit double gold. That's a promise. Before I hit the shard pool video, this video is sponsored for free by Fateless Games. So Fateless is the new business that myself, Dan, and Sham have kind of pulled together. We are going to design our own game. I know a lot of you saw my original video, but I'm asking here, I'm pleading, come and subscribe to our new Fateless Games YouTube channel. We're basically doing the kind of meet the team style videos at the moment. There's going to be another one dropping today or tomorrow. And this YouTube channel is going to follow the development of the game. We're also going to be doing some exclusive content on our Patreon channel. If you want to be involved and kind of see how things develop and get some of the insider action, I'd welcome you to join the Patreon. All of this stuff's going to be linked down below, by the way. Also, I'd love for you to come and join the Discord. And the reason being is right now we need your help. Right now, we're in the kind of idea generation phase of building this game. And we're asking questions. So we're asking things like, what are the fantasy IPs that you love? What are your favorite ever boss battles from other games that you've played? Even if it doesn't feel like it would fit this type of genre, we want to know, because at the moment we're kind of like, we're basically pushing ideas for how do we fit some really fun, different style of mechanics into a boss battle in this type of genre. So there's already tons of people dropping ideas in here. We'd love to get your ideas as well. And then one of the other things, we've got things like a game ideas thread. So basically people dropping ideas around some cool stuff that could get into this game. Obviously, we can't put everything into the game, but we do want to listen to the community. We do want to pack in as much of the kind of cool ideas as we can as we're working through the development. So yeah, I'd ask you, if you can join the Patreon, great, but certainly come and subscribe to the YouTube channel, come and join the Discord. And if you want more information about the game itself, we're just kind of closing our investment round right now, but you can email through as well. All of that info will be down below. But yeah, tons going on right now. Really, really cool stuff happening. And I hope you'll come and join us along the ride. Anyway, all that aside, probably half of the people will skip that part, which is fair. But, I do want to put it out there that it's a really big project for us. And we're super excited about it. So, yeah, come and get involved. Anyway, back to the day job. Back to the day job. Will we hit double gold today? Well, yes, we will is the answer, because I'm keeping going until we do. But I'm hoping that I don't have to pull out the old credit card to get it done. I guess along the way here, there's not really any epics for the main that are going to be making a difference. Franox is a decent epic, one of the newer ones in the mix. I can't even finish the fusion early because we're not doing the void side of things, and that's what I need right now. So this is really all about ancients. You do see the old 10 pulls coming out of all blue when there's no 2x event going on. Remember, if you are going for this fusion and you're on the edge, like my free-to-play is, of whether you've got enough shards to get it done, ignore this type of event. Just, you'll see in the Discords, I've already seen it in my Discord, tons of people saying, look at my double, are these any good? Look at my double, are these any good? And you're like, yeah, they are, but have you just cost yourself the fusion? Wazgar, interesting new epic with the quad hit A1. Like to see some stuff changing up with these new guys. Come on. Come on, don't force me to burn any more of these gems. Corrector, good champion as well. Got another one of the new rares. Not that I need it. I don't feel like the new epics are up to that much. It's not like I'm desperate for a second copy of the epics that are coming through. Sometimes with these fusions where you've got epics in the mix, the epics can be really good. Dimitha was one of those epics back in the day. Magnar was one of those epics back in the day. Like sometimes you get a real gem. I feel like these epics in this one are just a little bit low-key trash. Not a lot going on there. Thanassel, get yourself a buff, my friend. The Jailer can hit really hard. Kind of fun meme champion. Pretty cool, actually, for that faction. For faction wars, for damage. Another one of the new rares. They're piling in now. Guess it saves me doing any more events. And another one. Imagine if that was on the free-to-play. Be like that. Yes! 2 events I don't need anymore. Come on in. Drop me some gold. Where's my double gold? Benchy. Low-key, like, cool champion, actually. Good Fire Knight champion. Good Clan Boss champion as well. Hard carried never on his free-to-play this year for the early game. Are we going to see any gold today? Come on. 10 blues. Killing me here. Bargrave, one of the other newer rares that dropped. Shadowbow. Imagine he's going to be forming quite a lot of the new factions, faction war teams. As a decent kind of rare to throw in the mix. Lady Etessa. Get that girl a buff. Wow, have we done them all? We slapped our way through 120. I guess I'm making some more room and we're converting some gems. Okay, back in the gem shop. This is going to ruin my day. Let's leave it there. 3-3. It's the lowest I've been on gems for a long time. It's what Raid do. They get these events out. They're very tempting events. And then you just go and burn your resources. Okay, 67 more. So I've done 120. If I pull all of these, we're up over 180. Come on, game. Don't do me that way. Don't do me that way. Give me a nice early one. Let me save a couple. Let me save a couple. Come on. Oh, man. Jareg, not bad. You notice I'm not pulling when the other 10 times are on. I'm not super fussed about any of those champions that are non-void. Valkyrie's an interesting one. Oh, here we go. Here we go. What we got? Candy and Marinix. Candy still cool in terms of like arena action. Really, really decent if you're pairing with a Duchess. He's got this big enemy max. Sorry, it's a big AoE smack, and he gets another turn if he kills someone. He's got one of the hardest hitting A1s in the game if they're under a buff. And a lot of teams really have got tons of buff going on nowadays, so this is a big hit. He's also got this passive that, for an offensive nuker, makes him one of the best damage dealers in the game, because the passive gives him 40% more damage when he's got Veil or Perfect Veil on, and he receives 40% less damage when it's on as well. And he gets this whenever an enemy boosts turn meter, which is tons of the time in Arena. So this is a really, really like perfect passive. He used to be trash, by the way. He got buffed into a really good spot. Marinix is actually new for me. That she was a fusion, and I decided not to pick her up. I just wasn't really feeling it. Double hitter A1, 50% chance to place 2 extra hits if they're under Hex. And each of those hits is counted individually. That's a bit of a shame. But this is, I know that it's a pretty decent hitting champion. AoE drop defense and AoE Hex. AoE ignoring unkillable shields if they're under Hex. Places an unkillable buff on this champion for 2 turns. I mean, I think decent damage, 2 big AoEs. What's the passive here as well? Resets the cooldown. She kills someone under Hex. Yeah, decent damage dealer. I think some people use her in Hydra for the drop defense and Hex, and then the kind of like additional damage on the hits. But I think good champion, nothing too special. Where's my Nekmothar? So I'd finished recording. I was editing and stuff, and I went back into the Summon Rush to pick up my goodies. And I've realised that I just pulled, what was it? 160, 150 or something shards. This is disgusting. Like, look how weak pulling that many shards is from Ancients for a Summon Rush event. Like, raid. Come on. These points for Ancients is not enough if you're going to be putting the scoring up here. Why are you doing an event where you're trying to get people to use Sacreds when there's no benefit for pulling Sacreds in this Summon Rush? This should be more focused on the amount of Ancients we're pulling. Like, look what I've gained out of this Summon Rush. What a downer when you feel like you just burnt a whole bunch of your resources, irrelevant of the champions you've got. Didn't even get to the first weak source Immortal Soulstone, and you're nowhere near a sniff at any of these legendary tomes. That's poor. That's really poor. Anyway, there you go, guys. I've been Hell Hades. Good luck if you are pulling shards, but I do not suggest it. I'll see you later.